Hello, welcome to Daily News from Ajayat TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi during nights of Ramadan. Another session of the scholarly meetings at the house of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom was held during the holy month of Ramadan. During this session, several senior scholars, clerics, and seminarians asked questions on Islamic beliefs, history, and law. The dear viewers can tune in these scholarly meetings every night at 10:30 p.m. Qom local time, live on Marjayat TV and other Shia TV networks, as well as the Al-Shirazi application. Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi continues hosting visitors in Kuwait. His Eminence Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi, the son of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Hussein Shirazi, continued his Ramadan visits with several religious and social personalities in Kuwait. He met with Sheikh Hussein Shamali, Haj Faisal Hayat, and Haj Hussein Al-Ghatan, among others. He also participated in gatherings at Diwaniya of Al-Bughlan and Al-Naghi, among other activities during the recent nights of the current year's Ramadan. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi holds courses of Quran interpretation in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Hussein Shirazi in Karbala continues to hold sessions for the interpretation of Surah Taha taught by Sayyid Mahdi Shirazi. These sessions on the interpretation of Surah Taha started during Ramadan 1438 and have been ongoing since then. The office of the Grand Jurist in Karbala also witnessed the observance of Laylatul Qadr on the 23rd night of the blessed month of Ramadan this year, with the presence of dozens of believers and religious and seminary personalities. Baraka Foundation runs special Ramadan programs in Holy Karbala, Iraq. The branch of Al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association in Karbala, in collaboration with Misbah al-Hussein Foundation and Al-Siddiqa al-Zahra Institute, organized a Ramadan seminar. During this seminar, a project to distribute 100,000 food packages among the needy in Iraq was launched. The distribution of 100,000 food packages among the needy in Iraq is one of the projects of Misbah al-Hussein Cultural and Charitable Institute, which is carried out every year during the blessed month of Ramadan in several provinces of Iraq. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation donates food to needy in Iraq. Misbah al-Hussein Foundation in Karbala, under the supervision of the Office of the Grand Jurist, has announced the commencement of its Ramadan project. This project is carried out annually by this institution during the last 10 days of the blessed month of Ramadan and includes several provinces in Iraq. In the current year, 11 provinces including Karbala, Najaf, Baghdad, Basra, Digar, Salahuddin, Babylon, Kirkuk, Wasit, Nineveh, and Diyala will benefit from this initiative. According to the officials of Misbah al-Hussein Foundation, the mentioned food packages have been delivered to the representatives of this center in these provinces and will soon be distributed among needy families. Imam Mahdi Husayniya mourns martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Kuwait. The Husayniya of Imam Mahdi in Kuwait, which is one of these centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, hosted dozens of believers and followers of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, including the representatives of the Office of the Grand Jurist, during the days of the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'minin, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. Sheikh Yusuf Mullah Hadi and Sayyid Mahdi Ghazwini performed mourning rituals in this ceremony. Baitul-Hussein Husayniya mourns martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Australia. A commemoration ceremony for the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'minin, Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and the revival of Laylatul Qadr, the night of decree, was held at the Husayniya of Baitul-Hussein in Melbourne, Australia. Dozens of Shia Muslims and followers of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, attended this ceremony and participated in social rituals of mourning while commemorating the nights of decree. AhlulBayt Center honors memory of King of Authors in Madagascar. The AhlulBayt Center, which is a center associated with Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Shirazi in Mahajanga City, Madagascar, commemorates the last week of the blessed month of Ramadan as Sultan al-Mu'allafin week. This naming is done to honor the scholarly status and anniversary of the passing of the late Marja, Ayatollah Sayyid Muhammad Hussein Shirazi, may his soul rest in peace. The AhlulBayt Center organized an event for this purpose, aiming to familiarize young children with the late Marja and his moral virtues and scholarly achievements. Activities by Fatima Zahra Institute on Martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, in Holy Karbala. Fatima Zahra Charitable Foundation, affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, hosted believers and pilgrims of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, during the iftar meal of the 22nd of day of the blessed month of Ramadan. This initiative by Hazrat Fatima Zahra Charitable Foundation was carried out as part of its charitable activities during the blessed month of Ramadan 2023, during which the foundation provided meals to hundreds of pilgrims of the holy shrine of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Additionally, a ceremony was held at the foundation's headquarters with the participation of its members to commemorate the martyrdom of Amir al-Mu'mineen, Imam Ali, peace be upon him. It should be noted that during these days, this foundation also procures and distributes iftar packages. This initiative is carried out as part of the foundation's charitable activities during the blessed month of Ramadan to support needy families in various cities of Iraq. On this occasion, hundreds of iftar and livelihood packages were also distributed among the needy in various cities of Iran. This initiative took place during the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and the nights of Qadr in the current year, and hundreds of iftar packages and food supplies reached the needy and orphans in the holy cities of Qom and Mashhad. Sadiqiya Institute and Misbah al-Hussein Foundation run charity project in Basra, Iraq. In collaboration between Misbah al-Hussein Charitable Foundation in Karbala and Sadiqiya Cultural Foundation, affiliated with the office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, a project to distribute 100,000 livelihood packages was implemented in the city. As a result of this initiative, livelihood packages donated by Misbah al-Hussein Charitable Foundation were distributed by Sadiqiya Cultural Foundation to dozens of needy and orphan families in Basra. The distribution of 100 livelihood packages among the needy in Iraq is carried out annually during the holy month of Ramadan in several provinces of Iraq. Activities by delegates of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Kuwait. The representative delegation of the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi participated in the activities of Ramadan 1444 in Husayniyas of Al-Awhad, Al-Yasin and Muslim bin Aqil, and met with the present personalities, conveying the greetings and prayers of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi to them. The delegation also visited the Husayniya of Darul Ilm al-Hussein and the Diwaniya of the late Haj Ismail al-Jazaf in Kuwait. Delegates from AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center meet head of Baraka Foundation in Baghdad. The representative delegation of the AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center visited the affiliated centers of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad at the headquarters of Al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association in the Al-Jazouq district of Baghdad. The delegation was warmly welcomed by Mr. Abu Muntazar al-Fartusi, the director of this association, and engaged in discussions with him regarding cultural and charitable activities. At the end of the meeting, the director of the Al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association in Jazouq district presented a certificate of appreciation to Mr. Ali Sarai, the director of the AhlulBayt Islamic Thought Center. Sayyid Shuhada World Committee revives Nights of Qadr in Tanzania. Following the efforts of Sayyid Shuhada World Committee in Kuwait, the auspicious Nights of Qadr were commemorated in special ceremony at Al-Ansar Mosque in Arusha, Tanzania. A large gathering of believers, Shias, and followers of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, attended the event and observed morning rituals for the martyrdom of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, and performed acts of worship on the Nights of Qadr. Al-Ansar Mosque in Arusha is managed by Sheikh Maulud Hussein, the representative of Sayyid Shuhada World Committee in East Africa. AhlulBayt Institute holds closing ceremony of Ramadan contest in Basra, Iraq. The AhlulBayt Cultural and Charitable Institute, one of the centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, Iraq, held the closing ceremony of its annual Ramadan competition. This competition is organized through the WhatsApp application, and hundreds of fasting believers participate in it. This year, more than 400 people from various parts of Iraq participated in this competition and answered 3 questions daily. The competition started from the beginning of Ramadan and continued until the 15th of this month, coinciding with the birth anniversary of Imam Hassan Mujtaba, peace be upon him. At the closing ceremony of this competition, valuable prizes were awarded to the top winners. Rasul Adam Institute honors World Day of supporting al-Askari Imams in Samarra. Rasul Adam Institute, one of these centers affiliated with Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Kazamain, participated in the commemoration ceremony of the World Day of supporting the al-Askari Imams on the last Friday of the blessed month of Ramadan. After performing congregational prayers at the headquarters of Rasul Adam Institute in the holy city of Kazamain and benefiting from the speeches of Sheikh Ahmed al-Lami, the PR manager of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in this city, the participants moved towards the holy city of Samarra. The participants in this ceremony visited the sacred shrine of Sayyid Muhammad and the sanctuary of the al-Askari Imams, peace be upon them, where they performed morning rituals. Nonviolence Incorporation condemns crackdowns by Burmese military. Nonviolence Incorporation Free Muslim Association published a statement to condemn the severe crackdowns on protesters in Myanmar. Here come some parts of this statement. Nonviolence Incorporation Free Muslim Association strongly condemns the oppressive actions of the Burmese military against pro-democracy protesters and calls on the international community to immediately intervene to stop these violations. Based on the data and information received from inside Burma, the military, which seized power ever since the overthrow of the democratic government in 2012, has committed massacre in Sagaing region, resulting in the killing and injuring of hundreds of unarmed civilians. Therefore, this organization urges the United Nations and the Security Council to take actions to stop these violations and see to refer the perpetrators of the Innocent People's Massacre to the International Criminal Court for legal and legitimate prosecution.